hold down. All right, I was having technical difficulties. I think we're on. Here we go. Welcome to The Locker, Season 2, Episode 58. I'm your man, A. White, along with my man, Van Hiles. Game 1 out of the way. What is going on?
Oh, man. I don't know, man. A lot's going on. This is like I can't wait till Saturday now. You know what I'm saying? Like all these Monday through Friday don't mean shit now. Like let's get to the next Saturday. Man, I'm excited. Apprehensive. Chest poked out real far. Nervous. A lot, man. I'm feeling like you feel too good. You know that first week on campus when everybody gets on campus and you see all the girls, and then you're like, oh my God, whoa, what, which one? Wait. That's how I'm feeling right now.
Well, ain't nothing wrong with that. So let's get down to business. I mean, I guess you've been on a lot of shows. Apparently, you've made a lot of cameos and appearances. You was on the number one of all. You made an appearance on the Sunday morning sports talk show.
Facts.
All right. What are your top takes from the game? Good, bad, ugly. Besides your nerves, what are the top takes from the game?
Number one, it's not going to be the obvious. Number one is Oxidine is a beast.
Yeah.
That's number one. He flashed too much. Shit, man. I'm trying to figure it out. Was ULM that bad? And we both know ULM have players.
Right.
Were they that bad? Or is he going to be that good? That's one. Number two is Wandale is that dude. He lived up to the hype more than the typical Kentucky skill position high school player has lived up to. Now, we've had some good homegrown offensive linemen. We've had some good homegrown quarterbacks. But the receiver position we in, since Yeast? Right?
Nah.
Who?
The receivers position?
Yeah. Homegrown.
Oh, homegrown.
Right. If you got to think that long, it should be a little easier than that, right?
Yeah.
So for him, I was a little, I'm not sure. Then when I saw him at Nebraska, I'm like, is this what we really talking about? So, but that little man has some of that dog in him that I wasn't sure that he had. So
JD says, you think Dane's gonna live up to homegrown talent?
I will say this. He's got every athletic ability-wise to do it. I mean, his brother just made the Kansas City practice squad. His dad was a good player for us. I think he's got a little bit more. He should have a little bit more between the ears than most guys will have because he's got a brother that played at Western Kentucky and had a dad who played for us. So his knowledge of the game, his IQ should be enormous. So that's half the battle.
Tell me how you feel about this. And locker rights, how y'all feel about this? Say Will Levis put up 300 plus Saturday.
Yeah.
Dang, he commits on the spot right there in the crowd. Commits right there on the spot. I woke up feeling the cheesiest, coach.
Right.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna say this. It's not gonna go backwards. You know what I'm saying? We ain't gonna go backwards. Yeah, you ain't gonna see us going that way again. And I don't know, man. This thing seems like, and the scary part about, although I said this, I don't know if I tweeted or said it. This thing seems like Joe Brady and Joe Burrow for LSU. Now, I don't know, we ain't on that level, but we're close than what people think. And if we can put up, let's say we average 23 points a game. We're not asking them to put up 40 a game. I'm just asking 20-something a game. I think this defense is good enough to hold people under 20 points, the majority of the team. And what Georgia showed this weekend, I try to tell people, JT Daniels, I'm not sure.
I didn't watch the whole game, but were they taking chances? Or were they trying to be conservative and make sure they didn't give Clemson opportunities?
I would say more conservative. I would say that. Kirby Smart is still that conservative guy. They were not pushing it like they could have, I guess. But that defensive line, that offensive line had to hold up against Clemson too, though. So it could have been a little bit of him being fearful of getting a lot of negative plays potentially.
Let's get to the hold on. Let's get to this then. Get right down. Well, not really right down to it. We're already into it. Let's get some grades, man. Let's get some grades.
Get some grades.
Not grades as in, you know, like not even like, what are those aptitude tests?
Okay.
Okay. Right now, it could grow. It could lessen.
Okay.
And I'm going to start. I'm going to start right here.
Okay.
Quarterback position.
Okay.
Quarterback position played up to what you expected. You think there's some room for improvement? They, you know, where we stand at with the quarterback position.
There's definitely room for improvement, and that's the scary part. He obviously came out a little amped. Touch was a little off. He threw a couple passes that I'm like, against them could be pick sixes. He threw that one to C-Rod going away from Joe Kraft Center. I'm like, then he threw one an out route going to Joe Kraft Center. I'm like, he missed Ali wide open 15 yards down the field. Then he came back and gave him a good throw later. I'm going to be a harsh grader. I'm going to give him a B+.
I can see you giving B+. Everybody's putting out A's. I don't know if it's a team grade or a quarterback grade where they put on these A's and A+. Because of his A's and A+, he don't see no room for improvement.
Right.
And that's kind of where.
Look, if you really look at the one to Wan'Dale was the ones to Wan'Dale, they were nice. I think all of them were nice. The one to Josh Ali had to do a pirouette to catch that thing. If you look at it, that was a more difficult catch than what it looked like. So I'm gonna give him B+.
All right. This is where it gets interesting. No, I'm not gonna make it interesting yet. What about the wide receiver core? The one that everybody thought the coverage were bare and we didn't have anything but Wan'Dale. You still feel that way? You think Epps? Do you think Epps? Not Epps. Yeah. Do you think Ali and Epps both? Do you think they both prosper off of Levis, or you think it's opposite?
They prosper off for Wan'Dale. Having him as receiver makes everybody else's job easier. And I think it's going to become even easier as the season goes by. I'm going to just throw this out. Just imagine this, right? When we play LSU, their best DB is Derek Stingley, right? Then they have their second best is Ricks, who is a really good DB. So they got two really good corners, right?
Right.
Who are they going to cover? The best one's going to cover who?
Probably Wan'Dale.
All right. So now here's the thing about Wan'Dale. He's off the damn line of scrimmage. He's a slot receiver.
Right.
It's hard to get your hands on a slot receiver. So now they're going to put their second best, who is a really good – Ricks is the truth. But now you got Epps on the other side against that third. Now he ain't on that level.
Okay.
So now think about this. If we didn't have Wan'Dale, Derek Stingley's on Ali and Ricks is on Epps. That's a dogfight. That's what Wan'Dale gives. It makes everybody else's job a little bit easier.
Let me check in real quick. I got the word at work that that Stingley got exposed. I heard.
Well,
I won the best of footage.
Here's the thing, man. When you play corner and your coach got you playing man to man, the majority of the game, you're gonna get beat. That's the name. That's the name of the game. If you're playing man, 80% of the snaps, the other guys on the other side of the ball go on scholarship too. You're gonna get beat. No one is 100%. Dion got down beat too. So he played. Here's the thing, right? Here's the bad thing about corner. You play. Let's say you play 60 plays. You hem your guy up 55 plays, but they don't show you because they're not throwing at you.
Yeah.
So 55 of the plays, you hemming your guy up. Now, the one play they show, you get beat with a touchdown. They're like, oh my God, he's the worst DB ever. No, man. You got to look at all the plays, the totality of the game.
So what grade are we giving the receiver core? Everybody else? The multitude is saying B plus.
Dude, I saw some things, and I want to give them an A, but I want to wait until we get some press man. The things I saw, top of the routes, nice stems. Wan'Dale had a couple nice releases. Ali had a nice release once. They were playing a lot of off man, so there was not a lot of release opportunities because they were just playing off. But the ones they had, Wan'Dale shook the jock off of that nickelback. I mean, he's still trying to pick it up. So first game, man. You know what? I'm gonna switch that because now other things are coming to mind. I'm gonna give them a B. The reason why I'm gonna give them a B is sometimes you got to help your quarterback out. And that interception was a great pass, no, but it hit both hands. And Wan'Dale missed one. Smoke missed one. I know he's not a receiver, but I'm gonna give him a B, just because of some drops.
Okay, I'll take that. Here we go. You're gonna earn your money this week. We're gonna see if you're gonna be honest.
Okay.
Or you playing to the crowd.
Okay. Who am I missing? Okay.
Running back position. What grade do you give them?
I'm gonna leave that one up to you. Here's the thing.
No, see, I knew you was gonna pull some.
Here's the thing. Okay, we're gonna do the whole running back room. I'm gonna give him a C because you just can't fumble. That dropped you down a letter grade and a half. And it wasn't like it was a great, it's something when you're coming through the hole and you got both hands on it, and you go low and he go low, and it just hits your arm, and then you just fumble or something like that off a great play. That fumble, man, on that kind of play, after he shook two people and did strip like that, I think C-Rod had a good game. He didn't have his best game. I think the best running back performance was Donut.
Yeah, I heard that from some other former players and some people who work in the media. We talked today, and they said that's the one you gotta look out for.
Yeah, hold on. Now that you say that, Juton is he was close to being the backup. He might have been the backup. He might come back as the fourth best. He might come back and get limited reps.
No, I don't know about that.
What?
If Juton comes back,
I
don't know if he takes the bottom of the rank. I'm gonna say this.
Okay.
I don't know why I put ice in my mouth before I started talking, but I don't know why Smoke is running toward the sideline or running away from the defense with the ball and his inside arm. You have no defense. You can't stiff arm. You can't swipe their hands away from you or nothing. Like you've left no recourse. You can't do nothing.
Hey,
so I don't know why he didn't switch it. Maybe running back coach told him not to switch it.
Hold on, Anthony. Hold on. Why was in that arm anyway?
No, he had changed direction a couple of times.
No. But the handoff was to the right.
Yeah, but he cut it up inside the first time, and I think it was in the left because he was about to cut back.
Hold on. Okay, explain this to me then. If I'm going to the right, and I got two hands on it, then I take it to one. I'm going to the right. My hole is to the right side of formation. I'm going to typically put it in my right. I'm not going to put it in my left because I got too many guys coming this way, right? Or am I wrong?
No, you are absolutely right. But I thought somebody came up the field, and is why he bounced it back inside and he put it in his left, so he can use his outside arm to keep the outside pressure off of him. Okay, well, if I remember, I thought one of the linemen came, he had in his right, he juked them. Then one of the linebackers, the DBs came from the outside in, he juked them and had the ball in the inside arm. Yeah, that did happen at the end, right? He did. He had time to switch it. He absolutely had time to switch it. It should have been in that arm in the first place. From what I see, I don't know. I didn't play on that level as running back, but it seemed like he should have had it in the right arm anyway. I'm a little bit interested in why you say. I'm a little bit interested in why you say that you gonna give him a C, as if you're struggling to give him a C. Well, I start at a C. Well, and that's the thing. Here's the thing. It's like the last thing you remember and you see. That drive by Donut, he had two runs that were really good. Maybe I was shocked by it. I didn't expect him to do that well as running back. So I'm like, okay. Then C-Rod had moments. I'm like, okay. Then I was like, who else ran the ball? Like, Tisdale ran it, okay. Not so bad, but then Smoke. A drop. Dude, that pass he dropped, he might be still running. I'm gonna ask you this. I'm gonna ask you a couple different things. Do you realize that Chris Rodriguez had 19 carries for 125? Mm-hmm. Do you realize one of his last run probably was 30-some yards? Yep. So if you take that away, and I'm not gonna do one of your things. I'm not gonna take it away if it didn't happen. Right. I'm not gonna take it away if it didn't happen. So you take that away. I'm just saying mathematically. Mm-hmm. He's at 18 for 90. Mm-hmm. Something 95ish or something. Mm-hmm. 94. I don't know what happened to play before that, run before that, but the run before that was like 20 yards. Mm-hmm. Take that away. Now you add about 17 carries for 60 something, 69 or something. Mm-hmm. And that's an okay day for a top of the country running back fighting for the top of the SEC. Hold on, I'm gonna let you chew on that. Chew on that for a second.
Okay.
Courvoisier Smoke did fumble the ball trying to make a play, and I think it was extremely careless and very unfundamentally sound. So I'm not going to give him any leeway on the fumble. You should have switched hands or don't do all that dancing. Man, he dropped the wide open third down pickup.
Oh, dude,
Van, hold on. I'm not done talking to you.
Okay, I'm sorry.
I ain't done talking to you.
My bad.
I'm not sure how many times. Let me see. How many times was Bo sacked?
Bo was sacked once.
One time. That play Bo was sacked. I'm quite sure that was Smoke.
You right?
Took 0 steps. Just turned. The guy forced him into the back of Bo, leaving Bo no escape route.
You're right. Good point. Good point.
So hold on. And so I may guess maybe we can find 1 or 2 runs. Now you're right. Donut came in there and did his thing. Donut came in. So Donut brings the group to probably a B+, just his performance. C-Rod was extremely average because of this on the stretch play, and I'm concerned on the stretch play. We were getting to the second level. Go back and look at the film. And when you bring out some film, pay attention to he's getting tackled one-on-one. They're not gang tackling him. The 31, they're not the 31-yard where he was breaking all those tackles, but the one he had that gaping hole off the left stretch zone read. Dude, he goes through there and he starts pumping his arm. The corner just comes in and swipes at his legs and takes him down. This dude's 230.
Okay.
No, you don't. If you see a wide open hole, Van, you got to be prepared to break a tackle.
Yeah.
So I'm saying even if it that one, you stiff arm, you jump over it. You know, as a corner, if you stick your arm out trying to like club my leg and I kick through it, how does that feel against your forearm?
It don't feel good.
So why would you be prepared? Why would you be prepared to stiff arm him, kick through it, or jump over it? Like, why would you just be running and he dives and you could see him? That was the only guy in his view.
So Anthony, what grade you give it then?
I don't know. I wasn't looking at no grade. I was just taken back because you said a C. I'm going to give him a C as if you were struggling to give him a C. I started at a C. Donut may have brought it up a little bit, but the more I think about what Courvoisier did, I'm going to stick at a C. I'm going to stick at a C.
Yeah. That's why it was hard for me. Trying to go through all that. So it was hard.
But I think C-Rod had for the accolades and the expectations for C-Rod, he had a lot of where they getting him to the second level. They gave him a lot of one-on-one situations. And besides, he gave him hold. That's all you can ask for in the game is just let me one-on-one.
That's a good point. That's why you're here, because you're right. You're exactly right. When you think about it, you're exactly right. There were some times where he left 20 yards off. Okay. I can see that. So instead of 120, somebody could have had like 180.
Yeah, that's a decent day at the office. If you break off another, like you said, if you break off another 10 or 12 yards on 2 or 3 of them, then I'm looking like, okay, 180 ain't a bad. Even 150 wouldn't have been a bad day. But that's another 10 yards on 2 or 3 more runs. Yeah. But he got like 5 or 6 yards. And you know, when I was talking about it last week, my expectation was 5 and 6 on the regular.
Yeah.
And then 20 here, maybe 12. And so I don't know. Maybe my expectations were too high. I don't think my expectations for Wan'Dale was high enough. My expectation for Will was 0. Not that I didn't have him down there. I had a blank sheet of paper.
Right.
Waiting to see what he's gonna get me.
Right.
And he left with some kudos from me. He left with some kudos from me.
Yeah, no, he did his thing, man. He did his thing.
And this is where I've got mixed emotions and mixed responses from some of the people I talk to, some of the people I work with, and people just give the feedback.
Okay.
What do you think? What grades you give the offensive line? And you could break it down in first team versus second team when Bo was in. Or would you give them a totality? The clean pockets, the leakage. What do you give them?
I think you changed my grade because now I'm trying to play plays back in my head where C-Rod didn't. He made them look bad, and so to speak, and not bad like they were horrible, but he left some stuff out there that would have made them look even better. You know what I'm saying? So instead of 120, they could have 160, like you said, and that would make them go look real good. A couple of those sacks. One sack was on a bad snap. I guess that's the center's fault. So I guess that is a sack on them. So that's a negative. I would give the O-line a B-.
I can't be mad. In totality, I can't be mad because I don't know what happened when Bo came in there. But Bo was giving up a bunch. They was giving up a bunch of leakage. I thought I seen quite a bit of leakage from Eli Cox. Cox. Right guard.
Did a pretty good game.
I'm saying I didn't see a ton of leakage.
Okay.
But the few times I did, I thought it came from the right guard area.
Oh, I thought it came from the left because Dare let somebody inside on him on one of those plays when they was marching in the red zone, and it forced Levis out the pocket.
Okay.
But you could be right. I'm trying to.
You said B-?
I give him B-.
Yeah, I'll take that. I'll take that. Okay, and tight ends, the fighting Marrows, the fighting big dogs.
I'm gonna say the tight ends probably get the best grade because Flax play a little tight end too when they did that, when they went with that overload with the two tight ends flex next to him.
Right.
They didn't have any drops. They did a pretty good job blocking. I'm gonna give them an A.
Yeah. Especially after that catch the youngster made, man.
Bro,
hell of a catch.
Now, and he tucked it away. The thing about the catch was great, but use them guys hold it out, then the defensive back or the guy go pumps it out, and like now it's like, oh, that was a great, oh, yay, oh. He tucked that thing away. Bates had a good catch on not so great a pass. That pass in his zone wasn't the best pass.
For Vince to give him all that damn credit, though, he looked very tight endish going down to get that ball. Like Vince always talking about what kind of athlete he is. Didn't he look like real stiff and doing the alligator arm, the alligator chomp catching it? He ain't just you know what I mean, squat down and break his hips down.
Yeah.
He looked real tight endish.
Yeah, I'm gonna give him an A. I'm gonna give him an A. That look, when you catch everything thrown to you, when your backups come and catch the rock too. Cummins had him a catch. Dingle had him a catch. They all had catches. And they did a good job blocking.
Yeah.
For the most part.
I can't argue with that. We're gonna pay some bills. We're gonna reset. And we'll be back. Quick second, we'll check out the defense. Then we get some little film work in. We'll be back after this quick message.
Influential people put on more than just a watch. The La Touraine Compass is a classic timepiece that has rewritten the script on what can enable ambitious men to project confidence, attract the right kind of attention, and be priceless. We've created your watch with unparalleled comfort and style that is lightweight and durable without compromising precision and detail. Designed for work, play, and pleasure, this watch is at the heart of your next statement. From our family to yours, La Touraine.
All right, before we go to defense, I did say that. Greg Petrie had a good question. I want to go ahead and throw that out there. He said, do you think the offense do you guys think they showed a lot of the offense in regards to the passing routes?
No. The passing combos they had this game were one-on-one. Nothing crazy, nothing exotic. just simple pass routes. It was well executed though. Play calling was on time. Great play calling when certain schemes were dialed up for the defense. I would say no. It's not even close. Look, man. There are not that many routes, but there are a lot of route combinations, and they did nothing special. Nothing. But the route combinations were great against the defenses that were called, though.
Yeah, like you said, man. First thing I thought that first quarter after they come out our defense, let them score. We ain't got the defense yet, but then we throw the interception. I said, oh man, here we go. Man, when I'm talking about, it's bad when you on just the regular TV angle, and all I seen was Wandale just flying across there, man, like playing freeze tag. He just running across the defense. And I was like, who got some? Then I see him come by one safety. Then the other safety sitting there flat-footed. Then he give chase. And all I was thinking was they better throw him the damn ball. Sure enough, man, that's when I said, man, Will got a live arm. Because all he did was flip his wrist.
Dude.
And he said he got a live arm.
He did like this. He did like that. I'm like, and that joker was spinning. He could spin. Now, I'm going to say one thing. He could spin it, which is great when it gets cold.
Yeah,
spin that thing.
Yeah. So, there we go for offense. Let me see. So, we're at B, A minus, B, C, B, A. So about a B plus day, B plus day across the board.
I get turnovers is fumbles and turnovers bring you down. Like you say, you started a C, right? Them, man, that brings down to a D. But then they had some great plays. So, okay. I give them a B.
Okay. The whole squad, B.
Whole squad, I give them a B.
Okay. So here we go. Anwar's crew. How the boys do up front? How do the big nasties do on Saturday?
Man, look, man. Look. When you have a defensive lineman as a leading tackle on the team, then you had Ox, who wasn't that far behind. I think Ox had 5. Ox had 3 back-to-back tackles. He ended the whole series by himself.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, we had a couple misses. We had one of the young defensive ends lose contain once late in the game. I'm gonna be harsh since Stu is a coach. I'm gonna give him an A minus. But dude, that's an A, man. That I can't see. I saw Justin Rogers miss a couple when he there. Like when you're a big boy and you got that tackle, you can't miss him because you ain't gonna get too many. But as a whole, man, Ox ass was running to the damn ball.
Oh yeah. He had that. You said it on Sunday morning, man. At first, I mean, you really just can't go throwing Josh Pascal's name around, but that's the first thing I thought. Like, damn, he must be watching Josh in practice, man, because he getting there, man. If he ain't at the tackle, he over there putting his hands on the pile like they practiced that in practice.
Dude, I don't know how he practiced, but he got to practice full speed. I ain't at practice, but you just can't turn that on Saturday. His effort level, man. Not saying his technique was flawless. Not saying he was doing like he's the perfect defensive tackle right now. But that doesn't matter when you got a motor.
Yeah. You can make up plays. We started this. I don't know if you recall, but we started this at the beginning of camp. When we started camp, we have a Justin Rogers watch. What is the temperature on the? Last year we had the Tom Brady versus Bill Belichick watch. Something went on all season. Mm-hmm. Everybody likes to ask. So what's the temperature on the Justin Rogers watch at this point? Good, bad? acceptable, unacceptable?
Wow. The problem is he's a 5-star. That's the
Come on, don't let that influence you. What do stars have to do with anything?
no. Hold on. When you get 5-star, you're supposed to be a immediate impact difference maker. That's just the 5-star. You're supposed to be that dude, and he's not an immediate difference maker. He's just not. Not saying he can't get there, but right, he wasn't immediate. Clowney was a 5-star. He was immediate. You know what I'm saying? God, I can't think of the boy who played for Houston. Ed, I can't think. Went to Houston. He was immediate. Freshman defensive lineman.
University of Houston?
Yeah, University of Houston. Wrecking shop. That's when I'm so with Dak and State. I'm like, But then you know, coming from high school, going to the SEC defensive lineman, it's tough, man. It takes some time. So I don't know. Is he willing to put in the work?
Do you expect him to break into the twos, or you just a rotation or do you
no?
He's just gonna stay where he at and just spell your boy
Josiah.
Hayes and what you call it when they get tired?
Look, the way Bully played and the way Josiah played with his limited reps, it's tough, man. He's in an SEC caliber defensive front. Sometimes you might have to wait till your senior year. Because them boys up front, man, they ain't playing. Josiah's not playing. Ox ain't playing. He's got to live up. It's kind of weird, right? Everybody thought that those guys would have to live up to him because he's the highest rated player.
Yeah.
No. He's got to match them because they got something, that motor, that will, that heart that you just can't coach, man. So
I think that's been part of the question on Rodgers. Where his ceiling is really high. When his ceiling was really high, I don't know if he has the work ethic or the desire to either increase his probability of playing or his potential. I don't know if I think he may be. It's funny. The first thing you said, he 5-star. I think Justin Rogers feels like I'm 5-star. I just take so at the end of the day, 4 years from now, you might just go sit around with the fellas on the stoop saying, "Yeah, I was 5-star, man. Yeah, I was 5-star."
You're right. It's something, man. It's something. I don't care what happens. You're playing against the best in the country. You got to bring that mentality, and that's the problem, man. I don't see. You know what I don't see? You know how eventually your talent catches up with you? So there's a lot of guys I played with a guy on the Bears that was that dude athletically.
Right.
So in college, he was still that dude athletically. And when he went to the NFL, it finally caught up to him. You know what I'm saying? It finally caught up. Maybe Rodgers was just so athletically gifted that in high school, he had to work.
Ding, 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 ding.
So now he comes here and he doesn't have the foundation of working. He comes here expecting what worked in high school is going to work in SEC. And it ain't that way. And the thing about it, I'm telling you, I've heard my people are from Mississippi. And all I heard, Josiah, is that dude. He's going to work his ass off.
Yeah. Heard he's a gym rat.
So I
don't know if these 5-stars we speak of have already met their ceiling. I don't think they tap their potential. You got to think how I don't care how good you are. Like he just said, talk about Jadeveon Clowney. And who else did they have 2 years before that? Lattimore. Lattimore came in as a freshman.
Balling. Hold on. You don't see no 5-star at Alabama not panning out. you don't see that shit happening. So
Right.
man, it's something about we like some 5-stars are just supremely athletic, right?
Right.
Alabama gets the guys who are football players and then extremely athletic.
Yeah.
Them boys are working, man. And Saban probably ain't gonna Saban ain't getting all the 5-star players. Saban gets some 3-star players too that will work. Because Saban, like I heard, Saban was still in full pass while other teams were not.
Oh, Bill Curry on their ass.
So I'm just saying. So them boys working, man. Them boys working hard.
I'm gonna say this before we move on from the D line. I've offered the challenge to Coach Stewart because we had this. I still believe that Elam should never have been that bad for 4 years.
Why we gotta go this route?
I'm not saying that bad. I'm saying he should have gotten better. Something should have happened. I know the defense line coach now, so I offered the competition to the defense line coach we have here now. That I don't care what Justin Rogers got going on. It's your fault if those 5 stars can't make it on the field and be an impact. I'm not saying start. I'm not saying give me 25 plays. But I'm saying if he's sitting on the bench and you can't utilize him, I'm going to blame you. And that's the compliment I offered him.
Okay. Now I got a question though. You know how college works? They recruit another defensive lineman every year. What if Stu and the staff is doing such a good job, but they just bringing in guys that's just stacking on top of him, and he can't make it?
No, I expect that to happen, but you can't let that scholarship sit over there in his lap and he'll not do nothing. We ain't that team no more. This ain't that team no more where people can do whatever the hell they want because there ain't nobody behind them to take their position. You got to use them somewhere. Have I ever told you the story about the 6'5" wide receiver?
Oh yeah,
they moved the DN.
Yeah,
they moved the DN because he couldn't catch the football. Coach told him, you ain't just gonna sit there on that scholarship.
Right.
You gonna earn it.
Okay. Question then, since you bring that up, it's very true. So Justin Rogers is still technically a freshman, right? If this year ends, what's the chance of him going to Michigan State?
Great chance. Especially if T-Dub continue to do his thing and some people will leave here and prosper.
I'm just saying, then if you go another year, you might start getting homesick.
Yeah.
You might start getting, I'm missing home.
Only thing, you said Michigan State. I was going to say Michigan because I was going to say they got Clinkscale up there. They probably going to ask around. But hey, should we go get him?
Klink going to be like, probably not.
Now, Big Dog is cool with Melvin. So if Big Dog is forthright with him, he might be, hey man, take this one off our hands. I ain't gonna, you know what? I'm not gonna do this. I'm not gonna beat up the kid at all. Or we just gonna keep the watch going all year. Yeah. And maybe one day he gonna come out, you're gonna be like, okay, the kid finally found the light switch. He found the light switch. It was dark in the room, but he found the light switch.
Hold on. We were both honest. We had questions about Will Levis, right? When he balled out, he balled out. Right?
Yeah.
So this ain't being harsh. I guarantee you Stu is being harder on him in the damn film room than we are right now. So we ain't doing nothing compared to what Stu is giving to him, I'm sure. So, I mean, the proof is in the pudding. When you got, he's a 5-star, but Josiah was a 4. Ox was a 4. Well, like them 1-stars, they were nipping at the heels. So you come here, they working. I don't know the story. To me, it's obvious on film he's not straining like they are.
Yeah.
See, fans can't see the strain. Ox straining to make the play.
Yeah.
It's no, like in high school, like, oh, dude, there was this guy that played on Gilmore's team. Went to Alabama. I don't know if he's still at Alabama now. Dude, this guy was a man child. But the ball went away from him. He stood right where he was. I'm like, he ain't going to mount to anything because Bama ain't going to let that shit happen. And if you can't do it now, you ain't going to learn to do it there because they ain't going to try to teach you. You either got it or you don't. And I think the same thing is, it's obvious to me that he ain't got that motor and that strain and that extra oomph that you need in this level. It's just, he just doesn't have it yet. And honestly, you just don't learn to get that.
And I know I keep on with you. I had to say this just because you brought up something that made me think about the motor. Did you see that video of Goodwin lead blocking for
I
man,
saw my dad.
you talking about a motor and these? Oh man!
Hey, so what I did was I showed my dad that while they were running first. I'm like, Dad, look at that, man. That's a tight end. He's like, man, that big boy running. I rewind him all been like, no, bro, he left tackle. He's like, no. I'm like, he ain't only left tackle. He's like 6'7", 6'8" left tackle. Running almost faster than the running back. He was like, dude, that's ridiculous. I'm like, they don't make him like they used to. Dude, hold on. He had no reason to continue running.
No, he was trying to make, I don't know if it's a quarterback or running back. He was trying to make him look bad. I'll tell him after the play, hey, bro, man, don't do that shit again, man. Don't do that, man. You got your big 325. He might be 340. I think he's 3, but he got down from like 400 because we talked to him on Sunday morning. Got down like from 400, like 325. And I asked him, I was like, I'm watching film. Why you always just running down the field for no reason? He was like, man, I always been a big kid. So once I put that weight off, man, I like to just run just to show people, you know. He just said that was his thing. When I seen that video, man, dude standing right next to him, he ain't trying to get him blocked or trying to get, he's just looking at him like.
Hold on, Ant. For a moment, you couldn't even see the running back.
Yeah, you're right.
He was hitting. He was hitting. Dude, I'm like, I don't know, man. That kid, right? Look, people understand, and this is what good coaches look for. He is going to get some more offers just from that kid.
Yeah.
Just from that one play.
We're going to stick, and we need to do something. We need to disconnect his phone. Hey, man, it's going to be, man, if we can keep him here, man, somebody doing a hell of a job if we can keep him here. Not saying he don't deserve to be here. You know what I mean? We're some of those guys, huh?
That's what you said. He deserved to be here. We want him here.
Well, I'm not saying he's Alabama, Clemson, Georgia above us. I'm not saying I'm scared of losing him because he don't want, but he wants to be here. But I think once some people start handing that bag around.
Oh, I got you.
Once people start handing that bag around, it might be something. But I mean, whoever. Hey, if y'all are watching this video, whoever has the proceeds for a name, image, and likeness deal for Keontae Goodwin, call the family or call me directly. I'll call the family and let them know that we have an opportunity as soon as he throws on. As soon as he gets down in Lexington and signs the deal.
Dude, that big dude. Hold on. He was next to, they took a picture of him and Wagner.
Yeah, next to Wagner's brother.
And that's what I'm saying. And he made him look like he was 6'2". And I know he's 6'4", 6'5".
Yeah. Hey, dude, he's 6'5", I think like 280, 260, anywhere between 265 and 280.
And
he looked like, oh, yeah.
Shit. Bro. Look, man, look. We still got Burton on the team. We still got Watson on the team. We're getting more linemen. And this big mother, and dude, the cupboard is look. Your boy Wilson still haven't got to start at center yet. Come on, man. And Flax?
Yeah, hey, we're gonna be nice for some years to come, man. It's gonna be nice. Drennan might need to just go ahead and take a COVID year.
Yeah.
And come back with 3 more years, put on another 5 pounds,
What?
7 pounds.
He still got 3 more years.
I know I'm saying after this, take a mulligan.
What I'm saying, he still got 3 more after this.
Okay.
Because that COVID year didn't count. Last year didn't count. He's a
That's what I'm
freshman.
saying. Okay, yeah.
And look, if they do it right, they only have to play 4 games, and he got 4 more years.
Oh yeah. Hey, they do what they do. All right, man. Shoot, where we? All right. So with all that being said, let's get back down to linebacking core.
Yeah. All right.
Linebacking core. What you see there? Did
Linebacker
Jones change your mind? Did he?
Yes, he did. He did. He was solid. He was solid. He was very like my old DB coach, defense coordinator told me it's a lineman assignment. Align your ass up in the right place and handle your damn assignment. Don't try to do anybody else's assignment. Handle your assignment. And he was damn good at that. And he was better. He was more fluid than I thought it would be. He was good, man. Jones was good. Now, the thing about it, Wallace just got a little extra athletic ability. But he isn't as instinctual as Jones is. So, yeah, I was wrong. I think Jones probably will start the whole season.
And that's perfect for him to Wallace to sit back there and get some mental, visual reps.
Yep.
And get his feet wet a little bit.
Yes.
That way don't have a whole bunch of weight on your shoulders, but can come in and off and kind of offset the pace. Yeah.
So linebacker, dude, Square was solid. Although I think on one play he ain't do what he's supposed to do.
Right.
I mean, when you got 2 linemen gobbling up all the damn tackles, they ain't getting to you. Dude, when the last time you heard 2 defensive linemen with 12 tackles?
Yeah.
That's a lot of fucking tackles for D linemen.
Yeah.
And they didn't run that many plays. They only had like 60 some plays and I think 30 some runs, something like that. Dude. Yeah, that was a nice NIL deal there.
We gotta get Weaver. We gotta get Weaver and Wright on the field at the same time.
Oh, I forgot. Oh, hold on.
Man. Come on, man. You're tripping, man.
I forgot. They linebackers. Dude,
Yeah,
Jordan Wright balled his ass off. Let's keep Jordan Wright balled his ass off. Dude. I think he made one mistake. I'm not sure of the coverage. I think it was quarters and he bit up a little too soon. But dude, he had contained. When he had contained, he was containing. When he was rushing, he was rushing. With contain in his thought process. Dude, so let me take that back. Did I ever the linebackers were a solid A because Weaver and Wright balled out. And I don't know if it's quite time to give Weaver first and second down reps when you got to go in coverage and then you got to break 4. You might twist that knee a little bit on that. Keep him on pass rushing duties for now. But shit, man, he got 2 damn sacks on 14 snaps.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous. 2 sacks on 14 snaps. Oh,
fishy.
So, man, yeah. A. Easy A.
Okay. We're gonna go safeties. Would you like background safety? I see you ain't give my man Yusef a whole lot of. Before you say anything, I gotta say this real quick.
Yeah.
Do you know who one of the damn starting cornerback for the New York Jets is?
Quarterbacks?
Cornerbacks.
For New York Jets is Brandon Echols.
All right, go ahead, man. Safety.
Safeties were solid. I don't look. I was on the Yusuf Corker. I was the president of his fan club before everybody else even knew who he was. So he was solid like normal. What I'm looking from Corker is takeaways because he's done everything else. Good tackler, where he's supposed to be. He's a leader of that secondary. He's a communicator. Next level is getting turnovers. That's the next level. Asian did a good job. They were solid. Nothing special. Couple PBUs. I give them a B plus. Safeties.
All right. And in the corners.
Corners.
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna give him a B minus. Now Valentine did come up and lay some wood a couple times, but it was nothing special, man. When you got a guy named Boogie Nights getting too many damn catches, no. But now I'm tempted to go C plus, but they didn't give up any big plays. I think they only had 100 yards passing or something. So, but there was not one pass where you were like, oh, we might pick that off.
70 yards passing.
70 yards pass. They had no pass like, oh, and against that passing game, no one's been aggressive. They had no one that I saw that had a chance of beating you, or taking the top off of coverage. So why not be aggressive as a corner in this game? So,
all right. Let me go back up here. How many Goodwin? Somebody asked about, do we see Goodwin's bench press? What did he bench, like 225, like 35 times?
Already?
Yeah, I think it was 35 times. I can't. I think pretty sure it's 35 times.
Damn. He in high school? Are you sure? are you sure he's a part of that Bishop Sycamore team?
Right. I gotta check that high school out. What's your hold on. You think Dane Key, and I don't know where Ann was at in the beginning of the show. Do we think Dane will come here?
Dude,
we didn't hurt our chances. I'll say we didn't hurt our chances.
It definitely. Hold on. Crowdis didn't play in that game because of injury. We still missing.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. Crowdis might have looked like Wandale running across the way Yeasty was, the way he was running across that defense, looked like old Yeasty like he did in that video.
Right.
And you know what's funny? I'm gonna say this before we get back to you know what's funny, when I talked to you the other day, and people, if they listen, I got a call today from somebody who works in the media industry, and they said people don't respect what I have to say because they're not used to the authenticity of it. Now I'm not saying like I'm wrong. If it's not delivered the way they want to deliver, then they just throw the baby out the bathwater. But you remember when I was telling you, go back after the last show, I said, go back and watch the highlights on the news. And I said, he's sitting back there patting, then lunching. I'm like, no, that actually happened in the game several times. That's how he got those deep balls off. He had a clean pocket. He pat, and released it. Now, I'm not saying it's going to happen all the time, but it was unbeknownst to me that shit was going to happen on a college Saturday. But people took it the wrong way, as if I'm hating on him. Like I just don't believe you have that much time. And he showed my ass. He got that much time, and he did the same thing he did on the videos and that we was watching on the news. So it's all good. I just wanted to say that when I remember telling you, man, he just patting the rock and slinging it. And that's exactly what he was doing in the game. Same things I saw. All right.
You lost me?
Nah, you frozen. You probably it might kick you off in a second. But
okay, I'm gonna refresh and come back. Keep on talking.
Oh, appreciate that encouragement. We yeah, so when Van comes back, he has a couple plays we're gonna run down, and then we're gonna get up out of here. We gotta give our thoughts on Missouri. Look at Missouri versus Central Michigan. And hold on one second. Let me pull this up.
Sorry, man. This hurricane playing havoc on this internet.
We good. I'm gonna if you got some couple plays you want to point out or something, man, give them some good and bad, or I guess all good. I'm on. Somebody asked, they want to know what projection against Missouri. What was the thoughts on Missouri?
Man, it's tough, man. That's why I don't want to get too giddy about this, because it's tough. Because the way they played against Central Michigan, they didn't respect their receivers at all. They had zero respect. Dude, that first drive, Central Michigan completed every pass. The ball didn't touch the ground. They started off the drive with like a 30-yard pass. So, no, it was a slant. Then they went a second play was a 30-yard pass. Ball didn't touch the ground.
Right.
So I'm not sure that Wilkes has the DBs that he needs to run what he wants to run. If they play like they played Central Michigan against us, it could get ugly. It can get ugly.
I'm trying to find that stat on these stat lines again, because I looked at it before. All right.
Dude,
okay,
they playing, look. Hey, they playing NFL man under single high safety. That's what they're playing. Man free. They play that almost a whole game. Man free.
Yeah.
Now, the great thing they did that scare is they green dogged everything. So they were not blitzing. Like it seemed like they was bringing five. They were not blitzing. Whoever they were guarding was blocking, then they were coming. That's not a blitz. And we did a lot of Max Pro. We did a lot of two-man routes Saturday. And that scares me because how are we gonna block that green dog?
They should allow me to come over to practice and show you. You know what people did to me for a long time my junior year? It was exactly what you said. Them fuckers would come up in the hole, they'd take off, and then they'd be reading my eyes. So the first player or two would read your eyes. You know what I used to do? Their ass. They'd come up in there, and I'd square my body up. I'd give them a head fake. Pew! I was out of there.
Yeah.
Now, if you can get to the quarterback before he can dump it to me real quick, you ass out. But I used to hate that. They run up in there like now I gotta honor it. Right. Then they start going to. Then if you let them close enough, they grab you.
Yeah.
Something like But I understand what you mean.
Yeah. So that man, I can, if they play that single high man under, we will kill them. Wandale might have 300 yards catching. Seriously, dude. In the safety, the single high safety is 20 yards away from the line of scrimmage.
Dude, you're right, man. Central Michigan had catches of 39, 27, 27, 20 from 5 different people. They had a 39-yarder, a 27-yarder, a 27-yarder, 29-yarder, and an 18-yarder. And that was only their longs. So I don't know what happened besides them.
What happened was they was green dogging and they was putting pressure on the quarterback. I didn't watch the whole game. I only got through the first half. Yeah. But it can get. I'm gonna say this: if Will Levis is on, I'm gonna say this too. It doesn't matter. You know, as a running back, if someone's putting everybody in the box and you get past that first wave, it's touchdown. It's just you and the safety. Right? because they putting everybody in the box because they're playing man to man. They're playing man to man. So the guy who's guarding the tight end is in the box. The two guys who are going to switch on the back is in the box. Yeah. Everybody else is on receivers. If you get past that first wave, all them other guys are playing man to man. You got one guy to beat, and that's the safety. He's 20 yards away from the line of scrimmage.
Well, my only concern is if this team decides to just play deep and bring pressure, or like I said, just some exotic dropping, maybe dropping the backers, or I just think I question. I don't go either. I don't have a feeling either way that if they put a top on it, just stay over the top, 2 over the top, and force us to come to the intermediate, the middle route, to come to the next level. That's what I would do. Knowing what I know, the little research I've done, the short amount of game video I've seen on the Cats, I keep too high. At times, bring the backers, bring pressure off the edge. I'm always bringing pressure off of his front side, off his right side. But I'm keeping the safeties over the top and maybe drop the backers into curl, middle runner maybe or something, just so that he has to fit the ball in the window. He hasn't proven to me that he can fit the ball in the window on time.
You're talking like old Van, the defensive coordinator. But old Van ain't Missouri defensive coordinator. I don't think they're gonna play that zone. I just don't see it. They play some 3D and they play single high. Now I haven't got to the second half. I haven't seen 2 high safeties yet. I haven't seen that yet. I haven't seen them run quarters. So let's wait and see. That's the part that is so, see, and this is what I said today. This is the great thing about these two guys. These are 2 NFL guys. In the NFL, they will switch up a scheme the week of, right?
We ain't too proud.
You doing stuff that you never seen before.
Right.
The difference is they doing this with college players who are also students. They ain't got all the time to devote to changing schemes up. Yeah. So are they going to switch it up? That's the part that has me going crazy. Is what is Wilks going to do? Is he's going to do it? What he normally does is run that man to man. You can run quarters out of that, but I also a single high safety though. Bring everybody in the box. And the thing about it, if you do some exotic and drop, we haven't thrown any short crossing routes like Mississippi State do, like Coach Leach does. We didn't do any man-to-man beaters, just crossing.
Yeah.
All our pads were 15 yards down the field.
Yeah.
Kind of like old Mike Martz-ish.
Yeah.
So you can't drop a big lineman 15 yards down the field. It ain't gonna happen. So I can't wait to see what Wilks does. And I can't wait to see what damn Liam does, because now he got a week to dial up some shit too.
Yeah. And Derek asked the same question I asked. Is Will and Liam gonna be patient enough to take those underneath routes? So you're gonna play a whole game full to take underneath routes. That's
here's the deal. Wilks is gonna have to play drop into zone to do that.
I'll do it for a while. Sit back and just converge once you see the ball handed off. Just fill gaps. Wouldn't that be the best route to go off the cuff, off the top?
Facts, but that ain't in Wilks' DNA though. That's the part that I want to see. Because if he flipped the script and goes to old Coach Archer and Coach Smith, old UK in the mid 90s defense, where we making you snap the ball over and over again, that changed the whole thing. But also, I'm gonna say this though. We got guys who can run some zone beaters though. because they ain't running 3-4. We got guys. We got routes that's beating zone beating. We got zone beating routes.
Yeah.
We got them.
Yeah.
So I don't know, man.
Let's see. Coin got a week. Yeah, that's true. Coin has a week to dial up some shit. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's exact. You got two. Look, man. The NFL, people don't understand how the NFL works, man. NFL is I said that all last year. The NFL is special.
Right.
They will do some shit the week of that you ain't seen. It's not even in your playbook. They will dial some shit up. So that's what I'm interested to seeing, because these are two NFL guys. They're gonna dial up some special shit this week, but can their players execute it? That's the aha. Can they execute it?
I guess we got a couple minutes, man. Since we're only doing one day, we probably can do another. If you got a couple highlights, low lights. If you got something queued up, man, we can.
Yeah, let me do these two plays, and we'll end on that, because this is what, to me, says everything about Cohen. Now, I heard that he said that the guy in the booth made this change, but let's see. Let me show you. All right, this is going to be the exact same route. Okay, I mean, exact same formation. We motion. Tight end over to get trips. That tight end comes back across the formation. All right. And the great thing about this is we reading this guy. This is who we're reading, right? If he goes to the flat, that opens up this window for this curl, right? I don't want to get into this too much, but that's the same play. And if C-Rod is open, if he is here, if this guy is here, C-Rod is open. So you got two guys open in this one play, right? So now we run this one. If you look at that corner, let me roll it back a little bit. Look at how that corner plays. He's giving him a little bit of cushion. You can't see it too far, but there's a little bit of cushion on this route, right? You got about 4-yard cushion. Now, next play. Same formation, same motion, same exact action. Watch what that corner do then. First thing this corner like, oh, I've seen this before. He takes a step forward, false step forward. Now he's like, I'm gonna let you eat up my cushion because I know you're gonna run that curl. But it's not the curl. But look, it's not the curl. But look at this though. Is he not wide the fuck up? Is he? Even if that corner plays that perfect, right?
Right.
Look out this. This might be a touchdown.
Yeah.
That's what I like to see off of offenses, building up on plays and adjusting. That's the same formation, same motion, same action, but instead of running the curl, they damn hit you with the seam route.
One thing I do question before we get out of here: you showed those routes, and what defense is seeing, or we have what the teams are seeing from 1 week worth of film, like somebody stated earlier, that they don't. It ain't like last year where you had 2 weeks to prepare for us. You got 1 week to prepare for seeing this offense one time, which I hope we kick their damn ass, because the way they acted last year was unprofessional, and you guys awful damn cocky of them.
Yeah.
But you showed me those routes. I'm also thinking that when you keep pointing them backs being wide open, what percentage of them holes you think they're gonna catch?
Don't say that. They better catch
they're a long way away from the ball, though.
They better catch shit. They better catch every one of them. Shit. That's wide open. It ain't like someone draped on you and you got to make a difficult catch. Just catch the damn ball. I mean, C-Rod made 2 catches, and one of them was difficult.
sometimes when they like once a little check down is a little like playing catch.
Yeah.
When that ball in the air for 15, 10 or 15, 20 yards, that's a whole different story.
I feel you. But hey, hold on. So if that's the case, you bring fucking Donut in there. Have him run that route.
That's what. Who was that? That is what. Oh, that's what Cobby Cobb said. This might be a huge game for he can't remember his name, but you were talking about Donut is what Van Causing, aka
Michael Drennan
the second.
Yeah.
The second. Deuce.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I'm gonna say this, man. This is what's so exciting about this team, right? You lose Juton.
Yeah.
You still got Donut, Tisdale, and Lavelle Wright if you want to bring them in, right?
Yeah.
In the receiving crew, Tate got him a catch. Epps got almost at 100 yards receiving. We forget about him. Bo Allen threw a not so good pass to Christian Lewis. Give him a chance to at least to do a jump ball in the end zone.
I like the way that big frame look, boy.
Dude.
That frame looks so good, boy. Man, man, just give me, man, on the 5 yard, man, throw it up, dog.
Give me a chance.
Throw it up, dog.
And Magwood, dude, this is what's so crazy about. Look, man, this offense has so much fucking depth. It's oozing players right now. It's oozing players. The offensive line, we making formation to get Flax in the game.
Yeah. That's the NFL mindset, man.
It's ridiculous. Look, in that one play where Wandale was on a one-on-one, that's a scheme. They schemed that up. They had Wandale one-on-one. He knew he was getting the ball. He knew he was going to be one-on-one. And shook the damn shock off that dude. He's still wondering where he at. That's the stuff that I love to see. Matchups, one-on-one. Let me see if you can beat your guy one-on-one.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on. It's not just motion. Here's the thing. If you didn't realize, we went from a lot of empty sets with the running back split out into the boundary and brought his ass back into the backfield. Know what that signal? If it's zone a man.
Yeah.
You don't have to do motion to define if they in zone a man. C-Rod was out there quite a few times and motion back. Donut was in that first, second series. He motioned across. That stuff dictates man or zone. And you can yo-yo motion too. And sometimes the coach ain't got to call yo-yo motion. The quarterback says, hey, you just yo-yo motion so I can see if they're in man or not. That's just part of the offense. That doesn't have to be called.
Yeah, well, we got predictions already on it. We'll make these predictions and we're going to get on up out of here, man.
All right.
I think I was pretty close last week.
Yeah.
I might have been off by what, 4 points or something?
Yeah, we were both close. And we should have been right on because they shouldn't have fucking scored but a field goal.
That's true too. Carter out here talking about some damn 42-38, man.
Missouri is not scoring 38 points.
We scoring 42?
I think if they play like they played last week, if that scheme doesn't change, I think we can score at least 38. At least. If watch the game, if they put all the men in line of scrimmage and play straight man free, that's it. And them DBs ain't special. Listen to me. Central Michigan ain't got great receivers either. They was eating their ass up.
32-14.
Eating their ass up.
35-17.
Okay. All right.
Let me see. Yeah. At the crib, I'm gonna go 31-10.
Okay.
I don't know what Vegas said, but Vegas was damn close, boy. Up to that last minute, man. Vegas said 31.
Yeah.
They were damn close up to the last 2 or 3 minutes.
I'm saying 41-13.
41-13. Okay. So
And
you got 2 touchdowns, 13, or a touchdown and a bunch of field goals, 13.
I'm going 5 touchdowns, 2 field goals.
I'm talking about for they 13.
Oh, yeah. That's 2 field goals and a touchdown.
Okay. I thought you might have called 2 touchdowns and a missed extra point.
Nah. I'm telling you what I saw from that game. And I know it's the first game, and your biggest improvement is from the first game to the second. I'm going to just tell you. I'm not. Hold on, BT. You said that. You're going to have to hold on to that one. Because I'm gonna bring that shit up next Wednesday, and you better own up to that, because I'm telling you, look, Anthony, I'm gonna say this. Everybody's saying that it was just ULM, right? Everybody's saying they didn't win a game last year, right? ULM changed their roster. Them boys did not give up that whole game. They could have folded early. They did not. They have some players on that team, man. And I'm not so sure they're as bad as what people say they are. We can't go about that. We were 4-6 last year.
Yeah.
Before the bowl game.
Yeah.
So don't let that fool you. But what I'm saying is Central Michigan put up 24 fucking points on them at home. In Springfield. In Columbia. Yeah. They put up 24 points in Columbia. That's a lot of damn points for Central Michigan to put up on an SEC team. You don't think we can put up 30-some points? They gave up 24. And that game was tight at the end, dude. That game was tight.
Yeah. I don't know. Like I said, they may try to come out and be slow and methodical, but I don't know. Hey, so BT, hey man, if it's 41-13 or somewhere close to that, and they taking knees for the game, we need to see your buttocks running across the field while taking them knees.
Right.
Drove into that artificial turf. Yeah, man. All right, so there's something else I had. One more thing I had.
I'm gonna say this while you're thinking about it. All you fans, this is what I dislike about fans. I understand why you do this. Is 2020 has no effect on 2021. 1998 has no effect on 2021. Just because things happen when these kids were not even, some of them weren't even born, or they were little infants, little toddlers, they have no recollection of what happened in 2000. It doesn't matter to them. So all this, well, this is just UK. No, it's not. These kids don't even give a damn about that. This is a different team. Not only a different team, it's different coaches, different culture, and this offense, from what I know, Anthony got to give him little props. The play calling was on point. And not just the simplicity of just calling plays, just the way the plays were called. Dude, we were in and out of huddle. Mm-hmm. You know, now some coaches, they be thinking, and then, oh, shit, the play clock is at 3 seconds. Oh, we got to get a timeout. No. He was thinking 2-3 plays ahead. And the flow of the play calling, the flow of the plays, dude, was on fucking point. Even when we didn't get first down and we had the punt, that was execution, not play calling. I was impressed by just the way he called plays.
Yeah.
The way they made sense. The plays made sense.
Yeah.
What he was calling. Right or wrong, if they didn't give the amount of yards, they made sense.
Hey, is what you call it? Is the draw play a thing of the past?
Yeah. They don't even run.
Not that we need it. I'm just saying. You
No,
said it makes sense when play you call. I'm thinking quarterback draws. I'm not saying any type. We ain't see no quarterback draws on 3rd and 12. Well, we ever get in 3rd and 12? I think we were once or twice.
It seemed like Will Levis did not want to run.
Yeah. He has to, man. You look at some of them pockets they gave him.
No, I'm talking about on plays where he should have ran. Like on that 3rd and 2 where he got poked in the eye. Like, come on, dude.
He just found somewhere to release. He just found somewhere.
Yeah. So, Cobby, look, man. Look, I'm gonna tell y'all something. I believe this since day one. Coach Stoops has never had the handcuffs on any OC. Now I'm gonna say the OC. I'm gonna say the OCs had some handcuffs on them because they didn't trust the players to do what they needed to do too. I'm just saying. It wasn't all of a sudden that Coach Stoops, all of a sudden gonna go free reign. Eddie Gran had free reign. But just remember some of the things Eddie Gran had to go through since he was coordinator. Just remember. Stephen Johnson had to come in for Drew Barker when he got hurt.
Yeah.
That was an issue. Then Terry was a new quarterback. Then Terry got hurt. Then we had to go to Lynn Bowden. There was some adversity there that we had. Now the difference is Liam Cohen brought in looks like a damn good quarterback.
Yeah, we'll see this week.
We will see.
This week I'm gonna eat a banana. I'm gonna take a pill. I needed to get my potassium up, man. I needed for my health issues. I'm gonna peel it like you're supposed to, and I'm gonna throw it away if it's brown. I'm gonna eat a regular damn banana. Damn all that shit they talking about. Anyways, I appreciate you as usual.
Yeah, man.
We're gonna come back next week, talk about the Cats being 2-0.
Yes, sir.
All right, man. Holla at you.
All right, man. Later.